Hello, Jase here. All right, how do you create a second income stream for free? In this video, I'm going to show you. What we're going to do is we're going to create simple books that sell on Amazon. Now, you can create a book for free and you can publish it onto Amazon for free. You don't need to be a writer, you don't need to be an author. Now, here's the best bit. When that book sells, Amazon take care of everything. You just collect a royalty. So not only is it free, but it's also frees up your time because you can make money while having a busy lifestyle. This is like a second income that works when you're not working. That's why a lot of my students here, like Raleigh, who just made $130 in a day, Gary $200 in a day, Genevieve made money while she was on holiday, Ryan's making $1,000 per book and he's got a full-time job. So has Debbie, got a full-time job, $1,000 a month. That's how they're able to do it while having a busy lifestyle, 9 to 5 and stuff like that. Okay, so it's free and it frees up your time. Very, very simple side hustle. If you want to just get straight into it, by the way, I've got full step-by-step. I'll leave a link below. Right, now if we think about a book, let's just split into two. You got the cover and you got the pages. Okay, so in order to make this for free, first of all, we need to pick the right type of book. For example, if you were to pick an activity book or a very detailed book about a specific subject, chances are you're going to have a hard time creating those books for free. Unless you've got all the knowledge and skills to create it, you'll need to outsource it to either software that can create activity books or ghostwriters or people that know about the subject, etc., etc. So we need something very simple. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to say facts books. Fact books, very simple to do. Imagine 100 facts about nature. Ask ChatGPT. It will give you 100 facts about animals. Yeah, very, very simple. Okay, so the pages can be done easily. Cover, just as easy. Let me show you how. First of all, the first thing you need to do before we get the cover is go into Google and search Amazon KDP. And then you just go down here, see create KDP account. Just follow the instructions. You'll have an account in 6 minutes, 6 to 10 minutes. And you'll have instant access. So straight away you'll be able to publish a book. So you've already got access to that. When that book's published, it goes onto Amazon in front of like millions of buyers. I think Amazon sell like 1 to 3 million books a day. So imagine the customer base is massive. That's how my students are able to make sales so quickly, because there's so many people buying books. Right, so you got your account. Next thing you know is you need to pick a subject. I would highly recommend, if you're just starting out, just do facts books. Okay, they sell for well. You'll see them on Amazon. Quick rule of thumb about picking what book to do. Just go on Amazon, check that they're selling, then check that they're at a good price above $12. And then there's a few things you need to do in terms of working out how to actually position your book. That's down to the title. That takes some practice. But if you're just starting out, just get a book published, okay? Simple facts book. Call it what you want, just similar to bestsellers, and just get it done. Right, so you kind of create a title based on what's selling, and you just go to Gemini here. This is Gemini, and you see I've just literally, you can just copy this prompt, by the way. Create me a design, blah, blah, blah. I've put the title there. Awesome facts for kids. Subtitle, 500 things. So I'm going to put 500 facts in it. I clicked enter, and within seconds it made this. Now, this is crazy because just like a few short months ago, just say but like last year, you weren't able to do a cover like this quick. Gemini has completely turned this on its head now, and you can create covers like this, which is very, very good, by the way. Someone will buy this book just like that in seconds. So done. So you got your cover done. So then you take that into Canva. You have a template like this that you get from KDP. You just chuck your cover here on the right hand side, and then you put your back cover and a bit of information about your back cover. That's your cover done. Mental. You can like literally do that in half an hour and you got your cover done. All right, next thing is then you go to Gemini and say, okay, for chapter 1, give me 100 facts. Right, and you just ask Gemini that. And then what you want to do is, once it gives you the facts, then you can see it's doing it already. So section 1 is about dinosaurs and prehistoric beasts. You've got all the information there. That's your book content done. Like, that will take minutes to do. Just think for each chapter. You take that into Canva, and you can see here I've just set up some pages here in Canva. Again, very, very simple to do. And then you just copy the text in from Gemini, and that's your book pages done. Yes, this will take some time. You can use templates or whatnot, but I strongly recommend you spend a bit of time with this to like add a few elements in here like this and this. So allocate like 4 hours to do this. Okay, but 4 hours to create a book. Remember, once this book's done, it's done. That book can keep selling and keep making you money, right? So it's worth putting this time. I say to my guys, just allocate like 4 or 5 hours for the week to just do this. Most of them just do it on the weekend. Some of them do an hour, half an hour in the evenings. And another great thing about this, you can set it up and like you could just leave it any time. So because you're only focusing on the book, you could just do a bit of the book, leave it, do a bit of the book. When you have half an hour free, it's very much like that. Unlike other side hustles where you might need to talk to people. You might need to set things up. You might have deadlines. You might have software that you're paying a lot of money for, so you can't just leave it. You need to use it. This, you're kind of doing it for free now. So that is literally it. Like, you cover pages, then you take that book and you self-publish it onto Amazon with your free account, and it sits on Amazon. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, if it's that simple, why is no one really making money? Well, that's true. A lot of people do this. They would have seen a video like this, publish a book, and they don't make money. It's because they get a few things wrong. The first thing is the customer. They pick the wrong customer. Now, you remember, this book here is going to be for this customer. Remember that. You're getting money from the customer, not from the book. So it's got to be appealing for the customer. One, it's got to go for the right customers that are buying good books. The next thing is it's kind of got to stand out. So you think, oh, there's hundreds and thousands of books on Amazon. Your one needs to stand out in some way or form, has to come at a different angle that's appealing for this customer. So when they're looking, they choose your book. And that's normally down to having a really good title. Okay. Second thing is most people that get into this, they'll just publish one book for this customer and it won't work. So they go looking for another customer and create another book, and another customer create another book. Okay, you don't want to do that. You just want to find one really good customer and then keep creating books for that one customer until you get really good at creating books just for that one customer, and that customer starts buying your books. Then you kind of know that your books are getting good enough. Okay, and the last thing is having no workflow. So imagine you've got already a busy week, Monday to Sunday. Just imagine this is your like 9 to let's just say 9 to 5's taken up by most of this. One sec, just messed this up. Here we go. Just say 9 to 5 is taken up by most of that, and then you've got your chilling time here, and then Saturday chilling time, Sunday chilling time. Okay, then there's very little time to work on your second income, especially like time and energy. You need energy. You need some sort of system in place so you can keep doing this over and over again. Okay, so you need some sort of commitment. Put in the calendar as if you would another job, because this is second income is very important. It's as important as your first job, because once you get this going, this has the potential of making you enough money to not only add a second income, but Amazon pay like loads of money. The most I've made is $50,000 in a month. So there's serious money to be had there. So it's worth committing some time, allocating specific time throughout your week where you work on this. And if you do that, if you do all three of these, then there's a high chance of making a lot of money, or making money quite fast from this, like my students are doing right now. And I teach this all in my step-by-step program. The link's below. Okay, so that is how, let's just recap. This is how you create a second income for free. Just Amazon KDP account. Amazon KDP account. Get that's for free. Find a book idea that you can actually create and publish, and then use Gemini and Canva, both of those for free, and then you publish. And that's how you create second income for free. Remember to give me a like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Cheers.